Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. I am your host, Sean Farrell. Welcome to my channel. Um, Happy New Year's to everybody out there. Um, God is great all the time. All the time, God is great. And you know, they have a saying. God works in God works in mysterious ways. Okay, so it's New Year's Day today. It's only about 15 minutes left in New Year's Day. For those of you who may not know, I am working the. I am here at the. I am here at the Memphis Crisis Center working the overnight shift. This is usually not my shift, but I am here. Anyway, um, God works in mysterious ways, and it's New Year's Day, and it was raining for virtually the whole day. New Year's Day, it was raining. New Year's Day, it was raining. Um, Maybe that rain. I guess that rain was sort of clearing 2021 out. Yeah, guess you can say that those monsoon rains that came. I guess that's God's way of clearing 2021 out of the way and making room for 2082. Yeah, yeah. God works in mysterious ways. It truly does. So, um, I constantly talk about suicide, and I constantly talk about suicide, and I keep talking about how we need to talk about suicide. Um, Hang on. I'm trying to find something that I'm going to share with you. Um, Gotta go to my photos. Just hang tight for a second. Just hang tight for a second. Um, Here it goes. Yeah, okay. So I just pulled up something that I'm going to share with you. Um, I don't want to go too much into detail about what I'm going to talk about. Um, I don't want to go too much into detail what I'm going to talk about, but some of the things that I'm going to talk about are going to be covered in a lot more detail in the documentary that I'm working on. For those of you who may not know, um, the director um, slash producer slash cameraman slash everything. He looked at the footage. My man Larry Avi King Visuals. He looked at the footage from the last shoot that we did, and he didn't like it. So we're going to reshoot it. Production is going to start next week. Um, Production is going to start next week. And there were some things that were, and there were some things that I said, or there were some things that I didn't get the chance to say in the last in the last shoot. And so there are some things that we are gonna clean up the second time. Um, Number one, we're using a different hammer. Um, Number two, I'm actually number two actually prepping to say what I'm going to say, just like I prep for this for these videos that I bring you. Um, I'm gonna clean some things up from the first one. It's gonna be the next 3 or 4 Saturdays. We're gonna do production, and just looking forward to it. Um, there will be a few. There may be a few f-bombs dropped. You just have to wait and see. There may be a true. There may be a few f-bombs dropped. Um, but it's just a continuation of it's just a continuation of what I want to do to get the message out about the importance of mental health, especially especially in a time in this city of Memphis. You know, my counselor, my new counselor, she pretty much acknowledged the fact that a black man seeking counseling, getting help, she was highly impressed by that. She was highly impressed by that, and I was, and I first sought help by myself when I was in my early 20s. I made that decision by myself. I I thought I could beat my depression. I thought I could beat my depression. Just by trying to overpower it. Just by you know, material things, buying luxury things, coats, video games or whatnot. I thought I was fine. I thought I didn't need any help. And look where that got me. Highly suicidal. I did self-harm. I did self-harm for a while. There were years where I self-harmed. Anger issues. Shit. Already dropping bombs already. Anyway, look where they got me. Anger issues, depression, highly suicidal, prone to self-harm. Yeah. And this is the documentary. I cover just about everything, if not everything that happened. after I watch the documentary, I'm gonna watch it, and then um, I'm gonna watch it, and then some of the things that I did not discuss, which is gonna be called deleted scenes. Um, I'm gonna go into detail on deleted scenes, on the stuff that I did not get it to, because there will be some stuff that I probably forget to talk about. So, from childhood to being exposed to porno when I was 9, 10 years old. I talk about that. From being hit by a car around age 10 to um, to being made fun of by people in the neighborhood, um, in my old neighborhood. I don't even remember that, but with what I'm about to share with you, somebody truly remembers that. I'm about to share that with you in a second. And so, I touch on that. I touch on some of the incidents that happened in high school. Not high school, but yeah, high school, but middle school as well. Touching on the incidents that happened to me in middle school as well. Like the first time I had anxiety, from having my shorts pulled down, to time in high school, where I was made fun of for having no teeth, in for having no front teeth, two front teeth. Um, you guys may not know this, but I had a second bike accident my third day of my freshman year in high school. Okay, and from that time on in 2000, from that time on in 2000, I had no teeth in the front for the next 15 years. For the next 15 years. Kind of, sorta. Kind of, sorta. I had partials, okay? I had fake teeth, okay? But there were times where I forgot my fake teeth, where I forgot to put my partials in. And when I forgot to put my partials in, ooh, let's just say high school kids are the meanest motherfuckers in the world. Already dropping F-bombs already. Dropping F-bombs already. Documentary hasn't even been shot yet. Anyway. Yeah, so I go into detail about that. I didn't get my real teeth. I didn't get my permanent teeth put in until around 2015. Okay. So I went 15 years, 14, 15 years without having real teeth. Okay. So 14, 15 years without having real teeth. Of course, I touch on the fact that I was bullied, verbally made fun of. How I internalized that and how that led to mental health, how that led to mental health challenges. when I graduated on up to the time right now that I'm talking to you. So all those things and more, I'm gonna be here discussing in the documentary. Um, Also, mental health is invisible. Okay, so it is very hard to tell somebody who comes to work, who smiles, but inside they're suicidal and they're depressed. Um, it's very hard to tell when somebody is suicidal or depressed when they come to work and they work really hard. They uphold their responsibilities, and but yet when they come home, um, no, it's just like, yeah. Um, I know for me, I just sort of have a sort of no sort of. I have a hard time um, in some cases. I have a really hard time in some cases. Um, Feeling the care of people, the care of people, the love of people, and it's sort of like depression is blocking that care, that warmth, that love that wants to enter into you. It's like depression is blocking it. And as a result, it is really hard to feel that care, that love, that warmth, because your depression has built up such a wall that it won't let it in. It won't let it in. And I know if I and I know if I end my life, if I end my life, um, hundreds of people will be affected. Obviously, family, girlfriend, friends, teammates, teammates I play kickball with, um, co-workers. You know, just think of all the people who would miss out. Just think of all the people who would really miss out. And I still have thoughts. I still have thoughts of suicide. Some of them are more intense. Some days are just more intense than others. They're just more intense. They're more intense thoughts. I cannot tell you the number of times that I've thought about going to the kitchen and getting a sharp knife. I can begin to tell you the number of times that I've thought about self-harming. And I was watching a video. It was called Casually Suicidal, where this lady was talking about she was talking about how people are casually talking about suicide or whatnot, and she was going over some posts she saw over social media. While she was giving the presentation, she came across this one post that said, "I would just like someone who said, I would just like to die for a day to see who really cares." Okay, and so of course people would care. If I made a decision to end my life. But again, there are just times where negative, intrusive thoughts, the lies that depression tells you, um, the wall that depression builds up that doesn't allow you to feel that. Um, you know, but when I celebrated my birthday in November of last year, one of my friends from the old neighborhood, this is what I'm about to show you right now. I'm about to read this to you. Um, she lives in Nashville now. We grew up together, and I've read this before, but Crystal Williamson, Crystal Williamson. I'm about to make you cry tears of joy. Again, Sean, I have been on your channel bawling my eyes out. Time out before I read the rest of it. This was actually sent in August of last year. So correction on that. Not November, but August of last year. Anyway, Sean, I have been bawling. I have been on your channel bawling my eyes out. I didn't know how bullying affected kids until I became an adult. We lived in a neighborhood full of bullies, and you were next door to the main ones. I feel somewhat responsible because I did not stop them. I want to apologize with my whole heart for not helping. I promise if I knew what I know now, I wouldn't have allowed it to happen around me. My children have been suspended for helping their friends that were being bullied. I know how serious it is now, and watching you advocate has blessed my spirit. But I feel so bad because I didn't help you for years. I pray that I didn't help you for years. I pray that you accept my apologies, please. I am very proud of you for speaking out. Our culture hides. Come on. Our culture hides behind. Hold on. This damn thing is blocking, man. This thing is blocking. Okay. Our culture hides behind I can't read that word because this damn arrow is blocking. Okay. On suicidal thoughts because we are taught not to share anything that goes on in the home, which is why black kids shut down. I'm so glad that you have the support from people that you can help your story as well. Also, you now have me. We may not be as close, but no, I'll always listen and help do whatever I can without judgment. Thank you for sharing your story because I never knew how toxic that environment was for you. Keep spreading the word. Actually, I'll take that back. As far as a date, not what she wrote, but as far as a date, it was around my birthday. Well, but what I did was I took a screenshot of it. I took a screenshot of it. Okay. Yeah, I took a screenshot of it. Yeah. Well, needless to say, I accepted her apology without any hesitation. Needless to say, I accepted her apology without hesitation. And so yeah. So yeah. That's why I share my story. That's why I'm making this documentary. That's why I'm making this documentary to show to everybody around the city of Memphis. Everybody just who needs hope. Um, Anybody who struggles with mental health. No. That's why I share my story. That's why I share my story. Right there. That's why. And obviously she was inspired by watching my videos. That's a great thing. And for those of you who may have not seen the video that I made on the Daily Memphian story that they ran, where they interviewed me and others, um, um, about the work that we do, and specifically my mental health struggles. I would encourage you to go look at that video. So yeah, yeah. All right. I think I've said everything that I wanted to say. Um, I'm excited for this documentary. I'm excited to continue to share my story. I'm excited to know that I'm still inspiring people, making a difference, a positive difference. And as long as I'm doing that, that's what matters, man. All right. God bless. Peace out. I will see y'all next time.